Woohoo! It's working. Yes, I think it's working. Hello, everyone. Hello. This is Tammy Lee with the Emerald Compass, coming live right here in our Facebook group, Ignite Your Joyful Heart. I think, thank you. Let's make sure we're live. I'm going to just go ahead and pull this up on my phone just to make sure we are live on all different aspects. Whew. So if you can hear me, see me, please put some hearts in or likes across the screen. And I want to make sure I get the text chat up and running. That way, if anybody has, hi Deb, thank you. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Really wanted to be on time. Oh, let me just bring this up on another. Just to make sure. So as everybody's starting to join in, there we go. Make sure we're all live. And make sure I'm muted. Okay, awesome. Blossom. Carol's in the house. Deb's in the house. Oh, I don't know why I'm shaking, girls. I mean, I've done this before. Now my nose decides to run. Danielle is here. Sue's here. Wonderful. People are starting to come online. So while people are coming online, I want to make sure everybody has downloaded their worksheets for tonight. It's in the files department of right here in the Ignite Your Joyful Heart Facebook group. So if you go to the top, on the left-hand side, you'll see these different things. And one of them says file. You can go click on that, and it gives you a file, a PDF, that you can download the worksheets. And if for some reason you don't have a printer, don't worry about it. Just click on it and it will come up on your screen. Whether you have a phone, a laptop, an iPad. So, okay, awesome. So more people are still joining. So can you all find where that homework is? I sent it out about an hour ago, maybe. I posted it in the Facebook group. It even had its own post just to make sure that everybody was getting their worksheets to follow along if you desire to. One of my intentions about doing this, actually, it was a 5-day event and now it's expanded into 9 days, because Monday through Friday, we're going to be teaching and diving deep. And my intention is to have this also be a really grand experience for everyone. And we're also going to be giving away gifts. And part of how you earn those prizes is by interacting, by doing the homework, by posting in the Facebook group your wins, your questions, your ahas, just anything that comes to you or through you, to post those in the Facebook group. And that way we generate even more energy, because women, this is a high frequency. This is not just me that, let me turn down that. I didn't realize that part was up. This is not just about me bringing this forward to you. Some of this stuff was downloaded. So this is more than just me. This is more than Tammy that is coming to you live. And to introduce myself, for some of those that don't know you, I'm a multi-dimensional facilitator of transformational and healing experiences. I'm an energy tracker, and I work on the multidimensional level. I do a lot of ancestral work, cleaning, clearing, healing, helping stuck souls to go home. I also help facilitate different healings, awarenesses in our womb space. With Mama Earth. And all of that right now is coming forward to be here with us tonight as we start to talk about sacred play, the pathway to living in euphoria. I didn't even know what that word was, but what I realized as I was, until like in the last year, and what I realized is the more I felt into that energy, I mean, to me, that's even more expanded than joy. That's like another level above joy. And that's one of the reasons I really feel, because my work used to be called Transforming the Joy, and now it's shifted and changed, and now it's been wanting a new name, and it's called the Emerald Compass. Because that's one of the things I help do is walk beside you, with you, on whatever path is right for you and with you, to whatever direction. And we all go in different directions, don't we, ladies? I'm a mom of 5. All my children are right now in their 30s. My son, who's the oldest of the 5, I have 1 boy and 4 girls. Just to tell a little bit about myself, I was a teen mom, got married at the age of 17, had a baby at the age of 17, had 5 children, 1 boy and 4 girls. Now we have 13 grandchildren. Where we live here in Kansas has been in my husband's family for over 6 generations. Our grandchildren are the 6th generation to be here. And there's a lot that has been wanting to be cleared from the land, from the buildings, and I've been working on that and with that. And that's a part of what that is asking to be facilitated, that is asking for us to dive into deep within ourselves, to heal that, and that's where that inner compass comes in, is to do that inner work, and we're being guided in different directions of where it is most essential for us as individuals to say yes and go in those directions to help heal that, in order for the new awarenesses and nuances to come forth. That is so strange. I wonder why that's okay. I'm just gonna excuse me for a minute. For some reason, I'm still getting noises on my phone, so I'm gonna go into airplane mode and do not disturb mode. There we go. That should work. Because I want to make sure that my full attention, my presence is fully with each and every one of you as we dive deep into some of these things. Okay, so now I just want to make sure, just double checking airplane mode. Okay, airplane mode. There we go. Now nothing should come through, is what I'm thinking. So yeah, now I gotta get back to, okay, thank you. I appreciate that. So, so as we, and some of the things that when we do this deep work, one of the things we forget is sacred play, is how to play. And right now, I want you to take this time for you to be here in your total presence and turn off your phone. Turn off whatever, anything that can disturb you, can distract you from being here right now with you, with us as our own container, as we create this container that everyone feels nurtured in, nourished by, fully synced into, because we're going to be together for the next 9 days. So let me just give you a recap, because originally it was 5. And so one of the things I wanted to bring on extra bonuses is to have, I'm going to bring on some different interviews and have some different people on Saturday, on Sunday, and Monday. And I know Sunday is Mother's Day, but what better way? Even if we're not a physical mom, we are still mamas. Women, we are still mamas. Yes, we are. We're still mamas in some way, shape, form, or fashion. And I have a very special guest that's coming on Sunday on Mother's Day. And I mean, they're all special, each and every one, because one of the things I did is I asked who are the best ones to bring forth right now to not just support this container we're building, women, but the container to support you. So, has everybody got water with them? That's another thing. You got your pen, your note papers, your worksheets, whatever. You got to take a drink. Whew. So how do you define fun? How do you define fun? Were you ever able to have fun? I know people that were not able to have fun when they were growing up, that it wasn't allowed, that it was this work mentality, that your emotions were supposed to be suppressed and repressed. And it's so easy, even as adults, it's so easy to forget about fun. How many have done that? How many have forgotten about fun? And it's not just, and it can be so simple. Okay, thank you. It can be so simple as turning on the music, as allowing your body to just move. That's been pretty simple for me. I can so I have 13 grandchildren, and I'm called the weird one. Years and years ago, I used to think, oh, I couldn't be weird. I have to fit in. And now it's like when I'm told I'm weird, I know I'm on my path, girls. And one of the things I did that's outrageous and out there that I thought was weird, but I still did it because I could feel my spirit. I could feel something bigger than me wanted this creation to come forth. And you'll probably hear it throughout the week, throughout the time. Okay, so it's, oh, wow, it's starting to come on now because I have this incredible laugh. And it can be really outrageous at times. And I tend to snort. Do any of you snort? Let me know. Oh, yeah. Weird. Me too. Love it. Oh, yay. That's awesome, Deb. Hey, hi, Tia. Yeah, let me just take a moment and say hi to those that are joining. Deb's actually new to me. I met her through another community. And well, let's see who's all here. Carol's here. Oh, yeah, let me mention Carol. She is my right-hand person between actually Tia, she's helping me out too, and Carol's actually been sending some of you messages, helping to make sure that you know about this Sacred Soul Soiree, that we're together and that's happening. And she's here to support you. She's here to support you. She's on my team, and she's got a heart. She's got a heart that, yeah. So if you need anything, if for some reason you cannot get a hold of me, you make sure that you reach out to Carol too, or just post something here in the Facebook so we can see it, so we know how to support you. Because here's the thing, ladies. If you don't tell us, we don't know. Just like when we don't tell somebody else how they can support us, like me telling my husband, go, get out of here. You're supporting me by getting out of here. I tried to be nice about it, but it's like, I got to go live. Oh, there's technical issues. What the heck? And then I realized, well, he's still in the house. Was that the technical issue, ladies? I don't know. But as soon as he left, I got on. And I don't know why I am talking like I have an accent, but oh my gosh, now I am. So anyway, but we have one of the most, okay, so let me just, so right now I'm breathing in. So do this with me. So take a deep breath and hold it for a count of 5. Release it for a count of 5. And as you're releasing it, take that down into your heart space. Breathe in for a count of 5. Hold for a count of 5. And release on a count of 5. And as you take that breath in, breathe that into your heart space. Breathe it into your heart space. And that's where we want to be tonight. I could feel all that energy of us gathering together, whether you're here live or whether you're on the replay. That energy just expanded because now we're connecting at that heart space, all of us together. Doesn't that feel yummy? That's delicious. So what gets in the way sometimes of us in our sacred playfulness, besides maybe not ever being able, maybe I just don't know how to do that. Maybe it's responsibilities. So take out your, in your worksheets, you actually have a space that, or type it in the text chat even. Let's have a discussion, ladies. What gets in your way of fun, of having, of going into that sacred play? And I call it sacred play because it feeds us. It feeds our soul. It expands into our spirit. It helps us to connect to our essence, and we shine. And we can shine brighter. So just breathe that in. Right now, there's a transmission coming through for each and every one of you. If you choose to allow it, I can feel it coming through with this sacred play, this high frequency, and it's saying thank you. Yeah, wow. It's saying thank you. Thank you for acknowledging me. Thank you for at least thinking about me. Thank you for, even to those of you that never knew it was possible. And as I was sharing, about my laugh is I created a laugh app. And that wants to be shared. I wasn't even thinking I was going to bring this forth. Let me just type that in the text chat. You know, and some people, some business coaches will say, don't take them out of where you got. Don't, you know, I'm trusting. You know, they say don't give them another website because you'll take them off of your website or you'll take them away from you. But you know what? This is really about you. This is about how I can support and serve. And that's my truth. And if I can serve you by saying, here's my laugh app. Laughitofapp.com. It is outrageously phenomenal. And there's times when I need to hear that laugh app. Because there's times when I get lost too. Or maybe lost is not the word, because I know enough to come back home because I've done enough work over the last 30 decades. I'm turning 58 this month, ladies. Wow! And I absolutely can say, even though I still have those different things in life that can trip me up, I absolutely love my life. I absolutely am falling in love with my life. And it feels incredible beyond this human experience to be able to say that. Because that was not always the case. So just take a deep breath. Take a drink of water. And if you don't have one, go get some. Because that helps to facilitate the energy. You know, life is like a playground. And just, you have this right in front of you. Life is like a playground. And some of the rides are scary as shit. Okay, I'm just going to say it. Some of those rides are scary as fuck. They really can be. And some of the rides are so fun. They can make you wet your britches if you're not careful. Has that ever happened? Hi, Diana. So nice that you joined us. So Diana, just so you know, we're kind of going over things that what can keep us out of sacred play. And I call it sacred play because it connects to that part of us that touches our soul, that goes beyond the soul, that touches, that connects to our spirit, that opens us up to our essence, our purity of who we are. So some of the things that keeps Carol from her sacred place is running a household, working full-time, homeschooling, How many of you women are doing that right now? Or how many of you are supporting your children with your grandchildren because they still need to go to work, but they're like, I don't have a babysitter because we're not used to this because the kids are in school. So as a grandma or an aunt or a friend, whatever role you play, we're showing up in that, right? So having fun sometimes can be pushed aside. That's what Carol's, sharing. How many of you have also pushed fun aside? How many of you, like, do you ever feel this or get a nudge? Okay, so one of the things that my soul loves, my spirit, my spirit is all about dancing. And some of you that have been in person with me, you know that. You know that. Yeah, baby. I don't even need the music. My body just likes to move. It likes to move. And I allow that. But I also forget about that. So I'm just looking at the text chat and see off on lockdown since 3/17. This is Deb sharing and having fun right now. But when work, not much time to have fun. So that's what we're going to start doing tonight. I want to keep an eye on the time because I want to make sure I'm going to try to keep this within an hour every night that we meet because I really want to honor your time and where you're at. So as we're in this lockdown, for all of us that we are, I want us to really think about. I'm very, 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 very blessed and gifted with the fact that I have a farming, um, and I have all this land, and and we have a working farm, so everybody still comes up. We have to keep feeding the cows. We have to do what we got to do, right? So, but we can also get lost in like giving everything to everyone else that we forget ourselves. Whether you're a wife, employee, mother, spouse, significant other, daughter. How many of us are daughters that we feel like you hear the peacocks? I wasn't sure. Oh my gosh. I even closed the doors and the windows. So yeah, they are here. That's funny, Carol. But see how that shift can just happen when you allow your awareness, like, and instead of being like, oh no, the peacocks are like, oh, they can hear them, allowing certain things to just be, allowing things to be and not get so tied up in knots about perfection. Women, how many times has perfection taken you out? How many times have you allowed perfection to play an excuse of not moving forward? Sacred play helps us to reconnect to that heart gem, to all the heart gems we have within us. So whether or not you have a piece of paper or if you have the homework, we're going to take out a piece of paper. So once upon a time, you may have felt joy and fun and excitement and the magic that can bring. Or maybe you've never had the opportunity and now is your time. And now's your time. I can feel that. I can feel the energy of those beings that never had the opportunity to have fun. And I don't know if something's on right now. If somebody's on right now, or if somebody's going to be hearing this, but let me tell you, you have permission. You have permission to have fun. You have permission to play. And you now have permission to never allow anyone to stop you again from diving into creating and having, enjoying your sacred play. Wherever this right now, this moment is finding you in life, this is time for you. So what makes you laugh? What makes you laugh? Start to think about this. Because people who do not play, they have this layer of misery that sticks to them. And sometimes you can't even get it off with a crowbar. It's actually a sticky, icky goo. And sometimes they're in our families. And sometimes and then, I send these people so much love and compassion. But sometimes they were that force that didn't allow us to be in our sacred play. And now it's time. And now it's time, ladies. So Diana said when she was about 50, I don't know how old you are, Diana, so I don't know how many years ago that was. This is beautiful. I was driving around with a friend. We passed the playground and got out and went on the teeter-totter. I will never forget that. That's what I'm talking about. When we allow that, when we allow ourselves, and I'm just going to check the chat to see if anybody else is, okay. Oh, that's not, okay, right here. Okay, so I think everybody is being able to come up on. Okay, I think I'm getting everything. So some of the things, as we start to think about this, what makes you glow inside? What makes you feel like you want to play? And you should have a sheet that you can start filling these things out. I want you to write these down, ladies. That's the reason I created this, because this is going to be really important for the next step. Excuse my reach. I want you to write this down. What is sacred play for you? What makes you laugh? Okay, get out of the thought of sacred play for a moment. Like put that on the side. What makes you laugh? What makes you belly laugh? What makes you giggle? Concerts. Yes. Oh my gosh. Flying kites with the kids in the neighborhood. Oh, Carrie. Yeah. Yum, yum, yum. Oh, some of you people that are new to me, you're really getting to know the whole aspect of Tammy right here. Yum, yum, yum. Having fun in my gardens. That is sacred play for me too. 2 years ago, I don't know why, but 2 years ago, and maybe because of all the work I was doing with Mama Earth, I had this over, what do I want to say? What do I want to call this? It was like a force within me that was like, Tammy, you need to plant plants. You need to like create this oasis of beauty around. Because let's face it, ladies, this is a working farm, and we got peacocks, and we got chickens, and now we got geese, and now my husband ordered. No, we got ducks now. My husband just ordered geese right before I got on here. It's like, can you help me? Can you help me real quick before you get on? I'm like, okay, bye. Ordered ducks. I mean, and sometimes you gotta watch where you walk. That's the truth. I mean, that's just the way it is. But something wanted me to start something beyond me. And I know that is those beings, those high frequency, high energy, high galactic cosmic beings that not only are in my joy tribe, that's what I call them, my helpers, but also Danielle, that is hilarious. Okay. So anyway, but listening to that's the point of me sharing that. Listening to those nudges. I don't always remember, ladies. I don't always remember. So I want you to start writing down on this list in your homework. And if you didn't have time to print it off, start writing on a piece of paper, even if it's a stretch piece of paper. And I want you to get up to, if you get 22, I don't know why that number just popped in my head. Do your best and share in the text chat here of some of the different things. Like mine is like just blowing bubbles. Something simple. Don't make this confusing. Dancing, listening to music, watching a funny movie, being around a campfire, sharing stories with my grandkids, my children, taking my girls all on a trip. Oh my gosh, that was a goal too. That happened almost 2 years ago in June. Traveling. Oh gosh. So see, ladies, can you feel that as you ladies are sharing? Playing card games. Yes. Oh, Carolyn, I love playing card games too. I grew up doing that. I wasn't it wasn't so fun growing up because my mom is very competitive, and I'm grateful for that. But she didn't let us win to win. And I don't let my grandkids to win just to win. No, they have to they gotta learn. Hi, Cheryl. Oh, so glad you could join us. I didn't even see that. I'm so glad you typed in here. Making a card and sending it to someone. Oh, you want my address? I can feel that. Yeah, my birthday's May 21st this month. I'll jump on that one, girl, because I love getting cards. Oh, that's why the month of May is my birth month, not just birthday. Thank you. And do you ladies see? The more you share, the more the more you are helping the frequency of this container of that we're in, the sacred soul soiree. You're helping this container to expand and rise in frequency. So everyone that listens to this replay, not just here present with us, but everyone that listens to this replay, they'll be able to tap in to this higher frequency. Each and every one of you are playing an instrumental role. So how many of you, yeah, we just had a fire last week. We were going to do one last night, but it got late, and wow, I was like, and we have a rule, and grandkids know this. I don't care how old you are as a grandchild, because some of them are 14. There has to be an adult. And my grandson, he'll be 15 in June. He's like, well, I'm an adult. I'm like, Ethan, we have to have mature adults. I just say it the way it is, ladies. Okay, so look at your list. How many of you? Type in so I can see some hands. Making Jan, you made it. I'm so happy. Making a junk or art journal, a junk journal. Making a junk journal? That's interesting. Can you post some pictures in the Facebook group? That's really interesting. Okay, so we're making up a list of at least 22. So if you only have 5, that's fine. No judging, no self-judgment, women. Okay? It took me a long time. Years ago when I did this practice, it took me a while to figure out what is my playlist? What is my sacred playlist? So let me know how many of you have that. If you want to put some hearts in the chat, go for it. You want to accept completion. Oh, I'm so glad I read that, Sina. I'm like, conception? My mind went someplace else, girl. Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. I would just want to honor each and every one of you right now. You feel that? So much gratitude, so much gratitude beyond me coming through for each and every one of you for sharing and for expanding and for raising the frequency of this container. I can't do this alone, ladies. I'm not alone in this. We have to work together to raise the frequency of where we're at and where we want to go. And that's, yeah, some of you are over in the newest Facebook that is really high frequency, Emerald Compass. Okay, so play and catch. Ooh, I haven't done that in a long time. I have to get out my mitt. I used to play ball all the time. Carrie, so thank you for that, Carrie. I'm thinking like, which one of my grandkids want to play catch with me? Oh my gosh. Thank you. Well, I do with the football, but I have not had on my ball mitt. So you can think how long it's been. Like, I'm even wondering where it's at right now. Carrie, thank you. Thanks, girl. Oh. I'm glad that made you laugh, Sina. Okay, so y'all got your list? Let me see. Write it, please. Okay, so please type in the text chat how many you have on your list right now. Starting tomorrow, you're going to start being put into, oh, I didn't tell you. I got to tell you some of the things. Yeah, I'm excited about this. Thank you. So I'm just bringing my energy back in because the last thing I want to do is like throw it out on y'all. So the different prizes, whatever you say, that I'm giving away is a copy of my book. Yeah, it's over there. International bestseller. I'm just filling the book right now. The second start. Finding joy in the new you. There are random prizes and one-on-one sessions with me. The Emerald Heart Gym. One-on-one session with me, which is over 250. I was going to say $250,000 value. Or yeah, let's just keep it like that. It's over $250 value. Having one-on-one with me up to 90 minutes. Mm-hmm. It feels so juicy sharing that with you all as you're typing in. Okay, Sina, can you add a few more? Is there a few more? And if there's not, we'll work on that. So all of you that, okay, so I want you to look at your, thank you for that, Carol. I know some of you on here have had one-on-one sessions with me and they've rocked my world as much as they've rocked yours. Okay, so let's just take a deep breath and breathe into your heart. Breathe into your heart as you're looking at your list. Look at your list and allow your list of what turns us on. Sina, you can have a list of, like, I like dancing, and I can expand that too. Dancing with my grandkids. I would love to have dance lessons with my husband, but I love dance. We can expand it to others as long as we, because here's the thing, what we want to do with sacred play. We want to know that we can have this for ourselves first. That way we're not dependent on others. That way we are not dependent upon others to create that way for us or with us. We can have play with ourselves and bringing in, but it's all in here. It's interdimensional. It's inner. To where we do not need outside body. As long as we don't need somebody outside of us. So I'm thinking about playing cards, for instance. I can play solitaire, but I really love to play Skip-Bo with my grandkids or with my mom because I like beating her. Like stuff like that. I really like playing cards. I'll skip by the solitaire. I really want to play with a group. It's more fun. So yes. So as long as it's not about see what you can do. See what you can do. Write them all down. Write them all down so you have them. And then we go into, okay, what's really for me? What's sacred play for me? That I can start with me, and then as others join me, it expands. Does that make sense, Sina? Does that make sense, ladies, what I'm saying here? So really want you to be in this heart space of taking that breath and coming down into your heart. And I want you to look over your list. And I want you to pick the top 3. Right now for me would be dancing. I love it. I know my essence loves it. I know my spirit loves it. I know beings around me love it. Do I make sure I do it every day? No, I don't. I can feel my body yearning for it. And I will get into this tunnel vision of, okay, I gotta get set. Oh, just like almost like, okay, hang on, dance. I gotta go over here and get this done. And then I like, oh, I'm tired. I'm too tired to go dance. So as because this is about listening and tapping into that. This is about making ourselves a priority. And that nudge that wants us to like, what's 5 minutes? What's 5 minutes to come dance with me, Tammy? Come on, Tammy, come dance with me. So that's one of the excuses that I make, but not realizing in the moment that I'm making an excuse to go have just 5 minutes of sacred play. And the energy you get from that, baby, So circle the top 3, because there's also something. Yeah, Carol, we got that in common, huh? Because now is a time to open up to this and to make that commitment. Ladies, yes. Are you open at least the next 9 days while we're here together in this container? And we're going to take this over into the Ignite Your Joy Facebook group too. And post in there. Like, what's your top 3? What's your top 3? What's your top 3? And schedule it. Ooh. And then can you expand on them? Kind of like how I was saying, ladies, like playing cards. How am I going to expand on that? How about making a play date? Okay, I'm saying that out loud. I am making a play date this week. Now I'm allowing that energy to come forth, because it even feels a little nervous, because I'm thinking, oh, but I got to make sure I'm prepared every night this week because I'm coming live with you. There's a lot of things going on behind the scenes to make sure that this happens. Make sure the worksheets get done. I can feel that emotion coming up. Be with that emotion. Allow the emotion come forth. And I'm going to look at my calendar, and I'm going to post in the text chat. I'm going to create a post in the Ignite Your Joyful Heart group for day 1 homework. What other name can we think of, ladies? Thank you, Mr. Peacock. Instead of homework. Sacred playtime. Okay. Sacred playtime. I'll post something. I'll create a post in the group, and I will post in there that I made it. I created the play date on my calendar, and I've called the grandkids, and we're going to have a play cards play date. Either that with them or with my mom. Yeah. Okay. I commit to that this week. I'll have to look at my calendar and see when that's possible. I commit to that this week. So what will you commit to? Holy shit. Doesn't that make a difference when you commit out loud? When you commit out loud to somebody, can you feel that energy? So write your top 3. Write your top 3 down. And let's see how and commit to putting them in your schedule sometime this week. So sacred play, and realize what excuses, what gets in the way. Realize what gets in the way when we want to start doing that. I want you to block out and put like no disturb, block out time on your schedule. This is sacred. And create that emphasis on this is my sacred playtime. This is my sacred playtime to go from where I'm at to where I want to be. And feel into that, ladies. Feel into it when you're in there. So put it on your calendar. Look at your 3. How can you expand them? And notice. Start to notice what gets in the way. I love you. I love you. I love you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much for being here tonight. I am so honored. I am so honored. So let's get this conversation going inside Ignite Your Joyful Heart Facebook group. Invite your friends over. These replays, I don't know that I mentioned this. Ladies, these videos are only going to be up until midnight next week, Tuesday. So you want to either re-listen to them, you want to invite your friends, you want to do what is that called? What is that called when you do a video play or video, tag your friends on the video, invite them in. This is a women's only group. But these videos are only going to be up until midnight next week, Tuesday. So take advantage of them while you got it. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm here for you. Reach out to me. Send me a private Facebook message. If for some reason you don't want to post something in the group, it's fine. Reach out to me. Yet remember, watch live. Thank you, Sina. Watch live is where you can tag, watch live and have a watch live party. And yeah. Thank you. Blessings, everyone. I'm so excited. All of us. Ooh, my pleasure. My pleasure. Thank you. I'm so honored.